Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to my channel. We are here at the New York Auto Show and we have got a 2025 Infiniti QX80, a redesigned full-size SUV that Infiniti says is setting the new benchmark for the full-size market. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly and I'm the car mom. I review cars for moms and for families. I'm a mom of 3 with number 4 on the way, and I'm a certified child passenger safety tech. All right, let's get started. Okay, this exterior has been completely redesigned and it's a little sleeker, kind of more updated than what it previously was. I feel like the Infiniti QX body style is kind of controversial. People either love it or they think it's way too bubbly. This is definitely giving it a sportier little bit of a look. We've got an illuminated logo right here, a high gloss grille that is very nice and wide, and then kind of some updated in-case daytime running lights with our headlights down here as well. Now, this is the Autograph Edition. This one is topping out at around $110,000, but other Infiniti QX80s are gonna start closer to $82,000. Okay, coming along to our side profile on the Autograph trim, 22-inch wheels, stunning. And then let's move along the body style. As you can see, things are just a little bit more squared off than they were on the outgoing model. And these door handles actually go flush until the vehicle's unlocked, really giving it like a sleeky vibe. I actually really like the exterior. I've always kind of been a fan of the QX80. I think it's just a little less boxy than, like, you know, the Tahoes, the Suburbans, things like that. This feels good and this feels luxury. And look at the back end for a second. Now, normally these like giant light bars I don't always love, but this one being broken up is just giving it such a futuristic look. I think the back end is really nice and sleek, especially on this Autograph trim where we have the blacked out Infiniti logo, QX80 down there. I am actually liking the back end a lot. Okay, so the interior of this redesigned QX80 is stunning. Previously, I felt like the interior didn't really justify the price points. This is giving upgraded. Look at this. We have two 14.3-inch displays right here. Completely connected, we have our dash and then of course our infotainment system. We have a rear view camera, which I love in family cars because that way if you have passengers in the second and the third row, you can get an unobstructed view of what's behind you. We also have a full color heads-up display. Stunning, plus a 9-inch screen right here that controls things like our climate control. Okay, so just take a look at this exterior. First of all, I'm loving this like maroon color. I think it's super fresh. And then we have speakers all around our headrest right there. In the interior, we have built-in cup holders with our charging capabilities, and then we go into our center console. It feels a little clunky up here, but I also kind of like the dividings of the different storage, and this can also double as a cool box. Okay, so let's break down the second row of the QX80. Now, the problem I've had with this car in the past is I felt like it's this big full-size SUV that just wasn't very car seat friendly, but Infiniti has made some improvements for this 2025 that have piqued my interest. Okay, so first of all, when you get the captain's chairs, which is going to be the more common setup in the QX80, it comes with this giant built-in center console. And for a lot of families, that like totally defeats the point of having the captain's chairs because then you lose your third row access. And like, I don't know about you, but I don't want my 5-year-old standing on that screen just to get to the third row. But Infiniti has implemented one of my favorite features for the new model, which is the car seat friendly tilt. It's power, at least on this trim, which I don't love because it takes a while. But this way you can actually tilt the entire seat if you have a car seat installed with the lower anchors. So this will come in handy with situations for infant seat bases, rear facing rotating car seats installed with latch, forward-facing car seats installed with latch, or any boosters that also have a latch attachment. So it's not going to work for every situation, but it is going to help a lot of families have some better third row access. As far as the car seat hardware is concerned, with the way this is set up, you have lower anchors in both captain's chairs and one set of lower anchors behind the passenger in the third row. Tether anchors found in all 5 seats. So I'm into that. It's interesting because in a way I really like all of these upgrades and like they're definitely giving luxury. I don't feel like I have a super spacious, airy cabin because there's just so many screens and so many different things going on. But as far as my legroom is concerned, with this seat pushed pretty far back for a very tall driver, my knees aren't touching, I have good headroom, the seats are nice and comfortable, and I have really good amenities back here, okay? Heated seats and ventilated seats in the second row on the Autograph trim. I even have massaging seats that I can control with this screen right here. I have my own cup holders and some extra storage all built into the center console, and I have ceiling vents. But I have no sunshades. How bizarre. $110,000, people. Can't get sunshades. Okay, let's check out this third row. Okay, and then in the third row, we have a little bit of an elevated floorboard, so I am having, you know, my knees slightly elevated, but it's not horrible. It's nothing like in some of the other cars I've seen. Something I'm really appreciating about the redesign of this QX80, like in a major way, is that these second row seats are now on tracks. The previous body style wasn't, so you couldn't give any more legroom to your third row, but now you have a little bit more of an adjustable cabin depending on who's sitting where. I have this seat pushed up a little bit, and I feel very comfortable. Like actually very comfortable, good head clearance, and good amenities back here as well. Heated seats, 2 cup holders, my own charging. I still have my ceiling vents, and I like that all of these headrests are removable because these are gonna be tricky for car seats. So I'm a fan of that. Okay, let's talk trunk space of the QX80, okay? Power tailgate, obviously. And then here's the trunk space that we're dealing with. So, I mean, with the third row up, you guys, it's not very big, but you gotta keep in mind, none of the full-size SUVs have big trunks until you get to the extended wheelbase version. So like Expedition, Tahoe, Yukon, their trunks are pretty similar in size to this, but they'll have an extended wheelbase option, which the Infiniti QX80 does not. So just something to consider. So while I really do like this car, and I like the Lux features and like, you know, the second and third row features, to me this is not a car for parents of young kids, just for the simple fact of it's still kind of difficult to access the third row. You don't have very much trunk space, and it's almost like too nice. But I think if you are looking for like a luxury car for your older kids, for your teens, just to like drive other people around, or if you have like 1 or 2 kids in car seats and you're looking for luxury, I'm very, very impressed. So that's going to wrap up this 2025 Infiniti QX80 tour. I am very excited to get behind the wheel of this thing and see how the performance goes. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the redesign and if this is a family hauler you would drive.